Hello, boys and girls. So, for today's lesson, we're going to begin by asking, what do you do when there is a red traffic light? That's right, we stop. So, what do we do when there is a green light? That's right, we go. And what happens when we don't follow any of these laws? That's right, we either get a ticket or a police officer pulls us over. So, keeping that in mind for today's activity, we're going to do something similar. We're going to do locomotor movements. Does anyone know what locomotor movements are? That's right. They are movements that move you. They could be walking, they could be galloping, they could be skipping, anything that allows you to move from here to there. And does anyone know why these movements are important? These movements are important because they help develop coordination. So for today's activity, we're going to be doing an activity where we can move around safely using locomotor movements. And we're going to do this so we can use our locomotor license. Like a regular driver's license, we have to practice safe procedures in order to keep our license and to keep everyone around us safe. So for today, our goal or our objective is that we will be able to identify and demonstrate a locomotor movement for 30 seconds. So for today's activity, we're going to practice keeping personal space and having space awareness. Now, in order to do this, there are certain things we can do, but what we're going to try to do is to imagine that we are inside of a bubble. Now, what happens to a bubble if someone touches it or pokes it? That's right, it pops. So, in order to keep our bubble from popping, we're going to do certain things. We're going to be able to make sure that we have enough space around us, make sure we're not bumping into someone, make sure that if we move, we're not going to crash or hit someone. We need to be able to make sure that we have enough space so we're safe and the people around us are safe. So for today's activity, I'm going to be the safety police. What this means is that I'm going to be calling out traffic conditions, which are your locomotor movements, and I'm going to be watching to make sure that everyone is safe and they're following the direct locomotor movements. If someone is not following these movements, I'm going to be walking around giving everybody that's not following those an X sticker. Now, if you get 3 X's, that means that your license is revoked and you can no longer drive or participate anymore. So I'm going to begin by passing out the locomotor licenses. Once you get theirs, please wait. Once you get yours, please wait in place while we go over the rest of the directions. Okay, now that everyone has their license, I'm going to have everybody stand up and space out. Make sure no one is around you. Remember, personal space, personal awareness. And we're going to begin driving. So let's go ahead and pretend to put on our seatbelt. We need to practice safe habits. So for our first driving condition, we're going to pretend like we're backing out of our driveway. So in order to do that, we're going to practice walking backwards. And we're going to do this for 30 seconds. So when I yell green light and hold this up, we're going to practice walking backwards. When I yell red light and hold this paper up, then we're going to stop and wait for the next condition. Are we ready? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let me get my timer ready. Okay. So we're going to practice driving out of our driveway. So we're walking backwards. Ready? Green light. Good job. Keep going. Make sure you look behind you. Make sure you're not bumping into anyone. Keep going. A few more seconds to go. Good job. Okay. Now, red light. Stop. Good job. Now for our next condition, we are going to practice walking we're gonna practice driving in a school zone. So what do we do in a school zone? Do we go super fast or do we go by slow so we don't injure anyone? That's right, we go slow. So now our condition is we're gonna walk slow. You could walk around the room, just make sure you do not bump into anyone. No crashing. Ready? Green light. Let's go. Good job. I'm seeing very good walking. Keep going. Okay, and now we have red light. Stop. Good job. Our next condition is a freeway. What do you think we do in a freeway? Do we drive slow? Do we go pretty fast? How do we drive? That's right, we go a lot faster than we would on a regular street. So for this one, you could either run or you could jog. Just choose whichever one you want. We're gonna get ready to go. And green light, let's go. Jogging or running. Good job. I'm seeing lots of good locomotor skills. Good job. Keep going. A few more seconds. You see a lot of cars on these freeways. Good job. Make sure no bumping, no crashing. Personal awareness. Good job. Now we have red light. Let's stop. Our next condition is a country road. Now, I don't know if you've ever driven on a country road, but they're not very even. They're kind of bumpy. So what do you think we're going to do on a bumpy road? That's right, we could gallop or we can skip. So we can either skip or we can gallop. Good job. You guys ready? Green light. Remember, gallop or skip. These roads are so bumpy. Keep going. And red light. Good job. Our next condition is a road that has lots of potholes. So what do you think we have to do? Usually when we're driving and there's a pothole, we try to move out of the way. So what do you think we could do? That's right. We could either jump over it or we can hop over it, whichever one you want. You ready? Let's go. Green light. Either jump or hop over that pothole. Oh, watch out. There's a pothole right there. There's another pothole. Make sure you're jumping. Oh, there's another one. Keep going. Oh, there's another one. Seeing lots and lots of potholes on this street. You need to fix them. Pothole. Keep going. And red light. Our next condition is it is raining. So what do we do when it rains? That's right, we turn on our windshield. So how can we use our body to be a windshield? Any ideas? That's right, we can do jumping jacks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use jumping jacks in order to make our windshields clear so we can see. So are you ready? Green light, jumping jacks, keep going. Lots and lots of good jumping jacks. That's right, it's raining. We need to clear those windshields, keep them clean so we can see. And red light. So our next condition is a flat tire. What happens if we have a flat tire? Yeah, the road isn't going to be that smooth. Our drive is not going to be smooth anymore. So we could hop. We could hop to show that we have a flat. You ready? Green light. Hop, hop. Lots of flat tires everywhere. We need to get them fixed. Keep going. Good job. I am seeing lots and lots of good hopping out there. And red light. Stop where you're at. Okay. And our next traffic condition is there's an ambulance. What do we do if there's an ambulance? Have you ever seen when mom and dad are driving and there's an ambulance coming? That's right. We move over to the side. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to walk and we're going to move over to the side. Ready? Green light. Walk and move to the side. Let it pass through. Let the ambulance go help others. Keep going, keep going. Move to the side. Go forward and move to the side. Good job. I'm seeing lots of great movement. Move to the side. Step forward and move to the side. Lots of great movement. And we have red light. And our last activity is we are out of gas. We forgot to put gas. So what happens when the vehicle has no gas? That's right, it won't go. So what do? We're going to sit down. Okay, so now that everyone is seated, what are some locomotor movements that you guys enjoyed the most? Ooh, I heard some very good answers. What are some Why do you think these movements are important to learn? Why do you think we should practice them? These are all very good answers. All right, friends, keep practicing these locomotor skills. Next week, you'll be able to create your own traffic conditions. We'll be taking turns being the safety police, and you all will have a chance to create your own traffic conditions and have all of us follow along with your locomotor skills. Okay? Have a good rest of the day.